Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today, our topic is all about Laravel's middleware. For those of you who are new to Laravel or may not be familiar with the middleware, middleware is a powerful feature in Laravel that allows you to filter HTTP requests entering to your application. In this video, we'll be diving deeper into middleware by creating our custom middleware in Laravel. We'll cover what middleware is, why it is important, and how to create our own custom middleware to handle specific tasks and functionalities in our application. So by the end of this video, you'll be having a good understanding of how to create and implement custom middleware in Laravel, allowing you to take control of your application to the next level of functionality. So let's get started. So given the image on the screen, the student attempting to enter a school without a security guard to filter if the student belongs to the school represents an insecure system that lacks proper checks and filters. Without a security guard or a filter, anyone can enter the school premises, which can pose a threat to the safety and security of the students and staff. So this image can be contrasted with a Laravel route without middleware. In Laravel, routes are used to handle HTTP requests and return appropriate responses. However, without middleware, a route can be accessed by anyone who knows the URL, just like the image of the student entering the school without any filter. This can pose a security risk to the application as unauthorized users can access sensitive data or perform malicious actions. Middleware in Laravel provides a layer of security by filtering HTTP requests and ensuring that only authorized users can access specific routes or perform specific actions. So if you want to protect your routes, then you can directly create a middleware in that route so not anyone can enter that route. And let's proceed on the next example. Here, as you can see, we have added a guard. So the guard role is to check whether these students belongs to the school. So if these students belong to the school, then the guard will allow to enter that school. Else, the guard will not allow the students to enter the school. So that's how basically middleware works. And now let's proceed creating our custom middleware in Laravel. So as you can see, I already opened up my Laravel application in VS Code. So let me just split my terminal, and on the right side I'm gonna run my Laravel application php artisan serve, hit enter. So just control click this link and there we go. Let's create a user first, then register. So as you can see, I am using a Laravel Bliss starter kit here. So we have our dashboard links, and on the right side we have also our profile link. And now let's go to our VS Code. So let's proceed to our routes and click on web.php. So as you can see, I have already predefined routes. So this route was created during the installation of Laravel Breeze starter kits. And as you can see here in our profile page or our profile routes, we have a middleware called auth. So this means that if we enter this profile, we must be authenticated. So if not, we are not going to access this profile. So let's check this one. So let's just copy this profile link here, I mean URL, and let's go to our browser and let's try to log this out first, and let's type this slash profile. So hit enter. So as you can see, when I enter the link slash profile, I was being redirected to the login page. That's because of the middleware declared here all. So which basically checks if the user is already authenticated or not. So that's how basically the middleware works. So let's try to log in. And as you can see, I can already access the profile page. So now let's create a middleware first. Let's type php artisan make middleware space our middleware name. So I'm gonna call it a ensure user is student. So my class name is ensure user is student. So hit enter, and successfully created inside app http middleware. So let's click this one, and there we go. As you can see in our app http middlewares, there are already pre-built or pre-created middleware for us, and here the ensure user students also created. So let's check. So basically it's just a handle function that has a request, and currently this middleware has no checks. So let's check if our user is a student or not. So basically let's just type here if auth user, because we want to use the user's table. So if auth user role not equal to student, then what we're going to do is redirect the user back to his previous page. So return redirect back. You can also redirect the user to a specific route, so you can do this. So for example, if you want the user to redirect to the login, then you can use this one. So in our case, let's just redirect back the user. So else return next request. This means that we want the user to proceed to his request. Okay, so we can wrap it inside else or just remove the else. So there we go. So currently our users table don't have a role field, so let's create this one. So let's go to our Laravel database and tables and the users table. Let's open this one, and I will add an extra field here. So alter table. So I'm gonna create a role. Think, let's make it 100. And this is not null because we want to default this as a user. So our default role for our users is just user. Here, let's require this one, and there you go. As you can see, default role is user. Okay, so let's go back to our code. So our middleware already created. Now let's register this middleware. So you just need to open the HTTP and the kernel. So as you can see, we have the middlewares here. Let's scroll down, and we can now define or register our middleware here, so we can add more value here. So in our case, let's just rename our middleware as our role that student. So you can put any alias here. So in our case, let's just make it role that student, so it is more readable. And here we can assign the class, which is the ensure user is student that we just created. So let's import. So ensure student is user is student, then the class. Then so save, and let's close this one. And we will now go to our routes in web.php, and let's create a route here. Route get uh, for example student area. So when we enter the student area, we should return the view of the students here. So let's declare this view, the student view, in our resources views. So I think I'm gonna add a folder here. So students, inside the folder students, I'm gonna create, yeah, area.blade.php right here. So only students can access this page. Let's modify our view here. So our view would be students dot area, because this is our folder name and this is the file name, the area. So let's visit this. So let's log out first and visit the student area that we just created. So hit enter, and as you can see, we can access the students. So let's protect this route so that only authenticated and user which has a role of student can access this page. Okay, so let's go back to our route and let's add a middleware here. So middleware, so we can, so if you want a single middleware, we can put here the auth, for example. So this means that only authenticated users can access this area. Okay, so let's save and try this one. So let's enter. As you can see, I was being redirected to the login page because we declared that our student area route should be only accessed by the authenticated user. Okay, so let's log in. And now, as you can see, I can now access the students area. And now, let's restrict this page so that only students can access this page. So as you remember earlier, we create or we register our role that student middleware, so we can now add it here. So in this case, we have multiple middleware, so we will now use an array. So the first is the auth, and the second is the middleware that we just created, which is the role that student. So hit save, and let's refresh this one. So as you can see, I cannot access the student area anymore. This is because my current role is just a user and not a student. Okay, so let's modify our role in our database. So for example, I am a student. So let's just save that one. And let's go back to our route, which is the student area, and hit enter. And as you can see, I can now access this student area page because I am already authenticated and my role is a student. So that's how you basically create a middleware in Laravel. So I hope you guys learned something new in this video again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.